Greetings, travelers. It is good to see you once more. We are back in Satisfactory. We ended our stream kind of learning about how the power system works, how basic chains work, and we're going to try and continue with that. I have an idea for what I want to do with the power system, and that is just sequester it elsewhere and just have it daisy chain into where I want it to go. So actually, let's do this. Let's actually load into the game and get started. And the funny thing is, stuff that you learn from like one game, like from Timberborn, can be applied to others. So we are having a pretty good, that's Mark 1. And we're doing okay. And to take a look at this, we've got quite a lot of parts. And I am hoping, something I do appreciate is that there is it gives you rates. It does give you rates for things. What is our next objective? Let's first put a lot of this in here. Biomass, logs, go on, so far. We can do jump pads. Click that milestone. And we need 50 of the engine things. So 300. We should have an easy amount with the 300 plates here. We have that. We really should have that. And do we have 150 cable as well? No. The cable's down there. But first, let's put this in here. We have that taken care of. Our goal is basically, we are going to move all of that coal, copper. All right, let's move the things that are not immediately useful, like the coal. And technically, the ores can go here as well. Is there a place there I can put these ores? Such that... Alright. So these are running smoothly. Yeah, this is a Mark II belt, which is kind of what I need for these. Now, what we need are 3 biomass burners. In which, actually no. We actually need 4 biomass burners. In fact, what is our current load? Or 5. So, got ourselves 60 iron plates and 60 iron rocks. Alright. So, we have one of these. We actually may want... I don't like get up there. It's a wall. I suppose the best way to think of this one. And let's grab some concrete, because apparently we need some concrete. And actually, what I'm going to do, I thought there'd be music. Is there no music here? Audio, master volume. There isn't a lot of music. That's actually kind of... Okay, so with that in place, let's get our music up. Oh my goodness, why is this trying to fight me so much? I don't know why. Ah. Modern technology, where will we be without it, right? Alright. Alright. So if you want to put in foundations and have this ramp here, how would it look? What do you mean it's like... Okay, Huh? I don't understand. Okay, that's not what I want. So I'll get this and put a ramp here. Alright. So we have that. Oh gosh, what is the... There. Why, can I not have it snapped there? Okay. Now, we can build a top here. Or not, because it really has to be... It really has to be that fickle, doesn't it? Why are you so fickle? Why must you be so fickle? You know, this will do. This will have to do. Can I pet this? No. Yeah, we are. Let's poke it. I'm sorry, but I need...
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Their weaponized plasma is most likely stored as a stable chemical substance in an organ close to their mouth, and only turns volatile when exposed to one of the chemical elements in the air. Research the remains in the man to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
You know, I don't hate that. I don't hate... I mean, it's not super... Your guide is not super condescending. I mean, it's still there. And I'm out. And that is why I had fuel already there, huh? Alright, we are full. We are out. So I think our play was just have... Is it just biomass all the way here? And it was still okay at this level to just... Okay, so we are pretty much full on here. We may want to redo this section here, which is fine. But we are filling up and filling up rather fast. Now, what is the... How do we... First, let's shop this off here.
The remains researched belong to an organism that tends to nest near objects emitting specific types of resonance. Spitters are called as such due to their ability to create and spit plasma across long distances. Spitter remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration.
I mean, we take those, right? We're happy for that. We are chewing through coke pretty fast. Anyway. The main thing that we're going to have to contend with is that we have a three-way splitter. And I think what is best is we will set things up in a, well, three-way. First, let's cut our way through. What? No, not. I know, in a sense, I don't know if you can plant things later on. I really hope you can. But at the same time, yes?
Unknown metal collected. This metallic element is shown properties similar to those in Group 11 on the periodic table, such as high conductivity and malleability. Research it in the map to establish classification and potential application.
Okay. That's kind of surprising. So, what is going to have to happen? Or rather, we can play. I would have basically. See, the storage container will be just for pure biomass. And it's going to have to go into the recycle recipe. Either going to be one of those two. So we are going to need 2 separate ones for this. So it might be better to start building with the inputs. So are those even level or not? This is why we need the foundations. Okay. Okay, so given the nature of this hill here, which is starting to really annoy me. Why must you be so difficult? That's now, can I use a 2 meter? Can I use a 1? No, not. So, let's find this in 4, 5, 6. Times 10. Can I do a 1 meter ramp? Would that be okay? No, it's not okay. Is this too high? I think it's not because I wanted this area as well. And probably just going to have to continue like this. I mean, eventually I think we're going to have to redo this ramp as well. Like, do I not have? Hello, Atria. How are you? Oh, I'm a little hard to... Well... How with that? Sorry, I forgot to turn down the music a little bit. That should be a lot better. Alright, that is excellent. Anyways, how are you? Put our storage container here. Excellent. But kind of regret not taking that nap. I'm sorry. Can this be connected easily? I think so. Okay, it's not smelter then. Missing materials. Okay. I need them. Where are the materials for? A new short had just hit 100 views in 30 minutes. Diatria, you are popular. You have been blessed by the algorithm. I forgot what is. Oh yeah, it is. At some point, we're going to run out, which is fine. Wait, let's actually. Where is the crafting bed? Okay, now we can do a constructor. And all right, let us do it like this, cause it's so bloody touchy. Okay, now we can put second constructor here. Oh gosh, I keep forgetting. Those require. Shutter hit again. I have to get used to putting these things down. Okay. So, this will create biomass wood. This will create biomass leaves. And we're going to need a conveyor merger. In valid shape. Okay, which means It's too close, right? I mean, Atya, a lot of people would love to be in your position, right? Wouldn't they? Would it actually matter? I mean, in other ways, I think you do deserve it. You've been putting in the effort. And... for real. 60 per minute. Although... no. Right. With this here, you can now do it to another constructor. Let's not do that. I wish there was a better way to switch between those two without using... Can I... Wait, that's a smelter. I did not want a smelter, I wanted a constructor. Okay, you are going to be solid biofuel. Now, comes the wild part. Actually, hold on. I don't think we really need to go for more. I think we're good on iron for now. Although I'm pretty sure that is going to change very soon. And I'm stuck down here. What a mess. What an absolute mess this is. Oh, come on. Please let me up, thank you. Alright, I will see you on the other side of Ad. Hopefully I don't get too far away. Now try your merger and use splitter. Oh, I need cable. I did not need to do that. I mean, I could, given how fast this goes, I can really just do the 150 cable as it is here. Like, with how fast this is, yeah. Let's do 150 cable. Although we are going to need quite a bit more once we get to the, okay. Let's put this in now so we do not get messed up. Like, we don't accidentally overspend. But again, this is good that we have this section up here. Alright. With this here, so with this over here, what is the closest that we can build a biomass burner? Oh no. Alright, welcome back from ads, everyone. It looks like this is kind of the fastest I can do it. Or rather, the closest I can do it. Which means when I build the next section over around here, for more of the... Am I really going to go for 6? Mark. Up. And there goes Atria. She's now live. Night falls and I'm enjoying it immensely myself. I enjoy automation. I enjoy just having number go up. Although you're kind of Thank you for the concrete. You're kind of in a race against time. I'm wanting to relocate a lot of these power up here. So I have just more space for processing iron. Do I have a coal factory yet? No. I don't think I've hit that level in the tech tree yet. I believe it's just a matter of me not being at that point. Eh? This, actually. This is really... I've only played this for about 5-ish hours. So I am very much... Everything here is just first time, first run. Oh, really? Right. I have picked up coal, but I've not been able to get far enough to actually utilize it. I found coal walking about. What am I... No, not screws. How's it going today? It is doing well enough. It has been an annoying day at work. I actually lost power where I was, I am work from home, and I lost power. And so I had to drive to my real office, or my former office building, and I was working there. It was actually pretty nice. I got to meet my new team in person, and I actually got to go to the lab. I have not been to at least my part of the lab for this new team yet. So it was pretty nice. It was pretty nice to see you, and to get to know the hardware I'm working with. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's do this. So let's put all leaves in here. I'll put all the wood in here. At least it wasn't bad as space. No, it wasn't. I mean, I used to work in those offices physically, so there is no issue to it. Now, let us build the next one out here, or we can go the other side. I think the greatest irony is that I'm going to actually need to high up a lot of power from here. I was in a state of fake sleep earlier, and now I just feel like my body is frozen. I know things have been stressful for you. Is there really any way to just kind of mitigate all that? Far enough? Yes. Only because my brother did not do something stupid as he took a nap in the meeting, but I can't trust them. I must wait for my mom to arrive with my baby brother and sisters. Yeah. Like, I do get how frustrating that is. Okay. I'm going to actually starting things off. Excellent. 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 And I've just been doing things to keep myself awake and keep my mind somewhat active without stressing out. Yeah, I'll leave the best for the best, really. Okay, so it's going through here. Oh no. It was my fault for falling asleep so late. I went to bed way early last night. Yeah, and your body just trying to maintain a proper schedule just is very much like, nope, I'm going to do my own thing. All right. I'm gonna put another power pole right about here. And then we're going to run the lines. Actually, we're going to need another pole for these three, aren't we? Wait a moment. I could have done that the entire bloody time. No, that's actually a bad idea. Actually, yeah, I have to do it this way. I'm surprised you didn't get a headache, and I'm glad I didn't get one. That made the situation a lot worse. It would. It really would. Okay. You're actually going to need... You will need a power line, power pole here. Because you need... Can I shut this off? I need to shut all of these off. They should not be... Keep forgetting. They should not be active. These should not be active. There we go. Ah. I'm going to need more teamwork, brother. It's really starting to piss me off. That is how it is. I consider myself rather blessed that my sister and I have gotten along very, very well. What are you supposed to be? Oh. So I had this cable instruction all the way here. Not that we don't get along, it's more that he chooses to do dumb things, and when someone calls him out on it, he feels as if it's fine to piss him off further. I would not call that getting along. Okay. It's hard to explain. We do get along. He's just a brat. Fair enough. Yeah, all of these are still... They're still going. And some of these, I'm going to have to commandeer the plate. And that's rods. So, if I take out some of the belts here, the screws are 40 per minute. That is an incredible rate. Hello, Vesper. How are you doing this wonderful evening? Oh, have I forgotten to drink again? Indeed. Allow me to hydrate. I'm really just in time, honestly. All right. Honestly, what I can do is I can actually split. Yeah, I could actually split some of plates here and make the... I may go play some Apex Bluffs, some Steam on a shooter, and right until my mom gets here. No gotcha for me today. I decided to start doing 4 big push-ups and crunches along with myself getting out of bed. Morning push-ups and crunches. Yeah, it's... I mean... Exercise is good. Keeping yourself in shape is always a good thing. So, I should perhaps address the inefficiencies in this system. But first, let's continue our... Let's actually just put the power line here. Okay, move this down here. Again, daisy chain it to about here. And now, we have quite a few things here. So, yeah, we have lots of wire. So, yes, in and out. It takes 15 in a minute and makes 2 wire a minute. And yeah. But we get 30 per minute here, which means we can split these. We can split the wire. 50 can go to wire, 50 can go to copper. Copper. Come on. Huh. This does need a Mark II. Because this is 60 per minute, but this can only handle 30 per minute. So, all I do is exercise 6 days a week. I mean, understandable when your job is like that. You know, let's do this. Let us finish with... Let me actually check on something here. So in terms of ore, we are actually not doing bad. Our smelters are handling things properly. Although, are we? We are. How many plates do I have? Okay. There we go. It's still going to get bottlenecked. Okay. Let's make ourselves another reinforced plate. Actually, we need to know that we're here. Where is...
The metal has been named Caterium after Fixit's greatest CEO Katerina Parks. It has been added as a viable alternative to gold in industrial applications, specifically in advanced electronics due to its superconductivity, malleability, and corrosion resistance.
Hey, we will take those. Hello, the Viking Skald. How are you doing this wonderful evening? And I completely forgot the reason why I went over here in the first place. That's good to hear. I'm glad you are doing well. I do the same more than I would like to admit. Alright. Forgetting why you do someplace. Yeah. No, the thing is, I'm very easily distracted. And I say that as, that's a very bad thing. So, I think what I'm going to do actually is I'm actually going to undo all the power system here. This is not going to work. Because this turned into an absolute mess. Like, this is an absolute mess. And the other thing I need to do is, well, what do I need for a assembler? Rotor, 18. Okay, it takes... That's actually not too bad. Need one more of the reinforced iron plate. Okay. Let's look at the assembler. So, this needs 30 per minute. And 60. So we need 60 per minute here and 30 per minute. That's what you say, heck it. Valhalla. I need to do this. Oh, I could do that. Wait, what was that? What was I doing? Exactly. That is exactly it. Okay. Okay, question. Is there anything that requires iron ingots on its own? No. It's iron plate. That's iron rod. Okay, so iron ingot and iron rod are a thing. So we can actually put storage box. solid biofuel can go elsewhere. I need that. Wait, did my neighbors put you up to this? Yeah, sure. Let me take a drink right after this. Oh, I need iron plates. Plate, rod, screw. Plate, rod, screw. Wait, can I feel on top? Plate. Plate, rod, screw. Okay. And then we can put our concrete here. And we'll put finished products kind of over here. And let's put our biofuel, stuff we've already crafted. It's a shame that I can't. Three raw screws. From copper, you will use a lot of wire, cable, and copper sheet. Okay. So what I was thinking of doing is... Hello, the Snacky-chan. Hello. Good evening. And... it seems that we have an Australian here. Yeah, lots of concrete from limestone. I think the issue I'm having here is that I'm already wanting to optimize a lot of the way... I want to optimize the rates, so I'm not having a backup anywhere. That is my primary concern.
Another traveler. Welcome.
Oh wait. Snacky-chan it is a great name. Very, very cute. So my idea here is I'm just going to consolidate the smelters into a single storage. Not just any Snacky-chan, the Snacky-chan. Not... Okay. We have this here. Yes, building. And hello, video with Blossom. No, you actually climb here? Yes, I can actually climb up here. That's great. So, well, this was... Why did I combine this in the first place? Because even if Mark II... See, 60 items, resources per minute, 120. I mean, I don't necessarily... Yeah, this would take 120. And these only need to be 60 each, which is understandable. Does this Okay. Wait. 30. 120. Right. Okay, so I think this is still fine to combine this all, because in case one side gets jammed, we're not going to have that huge of an issue. So we can put all of the iron ingots probably into a singular storage facility right here. Why you like this? Don't tell me it's complaining because of the... Oh, don't tell me it's complaining because of the height. Okay, I hope this does mean... I've considered laying out a foundation. I can do that. Alright, you know what? Let's do this. Even these are not flat. I need concrete. I'm going to have Tank trying to make you a sorting system. That is indeed quite a mood. Yeah, because the thing is, I put foundations up there. And this is kind of, one of my first mistakes was blowing off the usefulness of foundations. Actually, can you... Can I actually align? Okay, what does conveyor pull do? Ah. Okay. I see. That's nice. Foundation is the backbone of every good factory. I mean, you might say they are the foundations, right? Huh? Huh? So, that's kind of the weird thing, because if I stab it this way, everything is kind of a weird angle compared to, say, my mining. I mean, foundation-wise, it's fine. Probably... No. Foundation... I put my miners underneath my factory and use the world grid. Okay. I should just do this. Since I'm going to be facing them together anyways... I'll just have them face each other. That was a dumb move, because I can't put a merger in there, can I? I don't think there's going to be space for a merger. Oh, it's barely enough. Same here, I spelled like ground level, then send things up. Okay, so... And honestly, thank you so much for your advice. It is helping a lot. I do appreciate it. I think in this case... It might just be best to put a staging area for the iron, maybe here. As soon as I get to move my hub and make train station stuff to get from one to the other and have factories and make all the stuff to put on the train and sort to some side. So I have access to all factory items. That is a dream, but I am very, very early on. And something I do appreciate about this game is that there are no, survival aspects. Just nothing but pure building. Wait. If it's the same anyways, whichever. Okay. However it goes. Alright, so yeah, once I get the main hub plus the train station auto storage sorting system, I'm going to break down all my factories and rebuild them to make them more effective. Absolutely fair. Eh? Okay. Alright. So, we can have... I'm going to have to find a way to just combine the limestone and concrete factory. But that will be a exercise for tomorrow. Another time. Hello, Captain. The thing is, and this is kind of just the curse of being a variety streamer, is that I don't actually get to play... I don't get to play this too often. That said, yeah, having all of these on foundations does make things a lot, for lack of a better term, cleaner. Eh? Right. More on my plate. I don't think I have enough plates. Yeah, I'm going to try to stick with this game and try not to switch games like I normally do. I mean, ultimately, utterly fair. Let's... Wait, I don't need more screws, I need more plates. Alright, Where are we? We are over here. Alright, let's put our spelters down. Okay. So ultimately, 30 per minute, 30 per minute. Which means Mark 1s are going to be okay. We need to combine them. Better plate. I don't want it. And we are using quite a lot of that concrete. Okay. Is this safe? Yes, it is. Hey, no, we can do a murder here. Oh, I don't need to hold it. That's, Now we can put a... storage container. Or, let's do this first. Position storage container. Excellent. Okay, now we have iron storage. I think the other question I'd have for you a lot is, how do you usually do your power management? Because I do have, well, my last power setup was pretty much a terrible rat's nest. Yeah, like wires. I know I say that as, a computer person myself, but indeed, like wires. Okay. So, what are the main products that we are concerned with? Actually, we may have to turn the factory over this way so that we can get the... $60 per minute for limestone, while a constructor for concrete is... oh boy. Now this is an absolute mess. Yeah, this, by definition, There's no way I can get this. I'll just have to eat the loss. That's fine. I'll eat the loss. Okay. That was a dumb thing I did. In fact, I can actually take these out because we're going to have the storage right here. I'm guessing you want earlier game management. I'm not... Yeah, early game management, just general rules of thumb, basically. Because I've had to learn the hard way that if I want to power these 3 items here, basically, for power pull with 4 items, you can only power, say, 3 if it's at the end of a line, or if you want to keep springing things along, only 2. So I understand that much. Translate. But beyond that, is there anything else that is good for me to know? I mean, something I just found is that, like, you can clip through rocks and it's gonna be fine. Oh, sorry about that. See you on the other side of ads. Oh, I need rocks. Why do I keep doing that? I think I'm mixing up my controls with Minecraft. Alright, concrete. What are all of it? In fact, we're actually going to turn that off for now. Just so that we can at least pre-process some of these things. Can I give this a name? It would be nice if I could name this. Split stack. Casper stack. Anyways, moving on. So we're going to get 120 out. And what do we need? We need Okay, so one iron plate is going to be. I'm going to actually start writing this down. Oh my goodness. That's how it goes, right? Well, this is kind of why I like games like this. So, welcome back from ads, everyone. Ooh. Indeed, we're going to have to start splitting copper sheet with wire and cable, but that should be for another time. Iron rod is 15 in. In, 15 out. 20 out, if that is correct. Yep. And then screw is 10, rod in, and 4 screw, and 60. Which is and 40 screw out. Now, the next part is our assembler. Oh, we need our lovely little coil thing, which is in one of these boxes. Yes, thank you. So let's put down an assembler. I'm just doing this just to see what are the crafting times. Reinforced iron plate. Oh gosh. Is 30 plate in and 60 screw in, which, oh my, that is 5 out. Well, gosh, that is, yeah, I'm back. As I was going to say with power lines, the best way is to keep your factory clean is to hide wires. How you do that is you can go underneath the building, it will clip through the building and hide the wire. Ah. Okay. See, that's the thing I noticed. I can clip through things. Which means, other than having to converge power lines, all of this is largely to converge line in. But that is fair. That is a fair thing to do. Okay. Unfortunately, because I'm this low, it's going to have to be a bit of a rat's nest to get in. And this is actually some really wild costs for a rotor. Rotor is rod in and 100 screw in. So now we know wait, screws are still used on their own, right? As a crafting cost? No, they are not. Well, what do you know? Screws are not used as a crafting material. Huh. That's fair. So I don't really have to worry about screws. Modular frame. He's 3 plate in. Full rod in. My goodness. And then more plating. Okay. So now that you see this, if we're quick question. Yeah, once you unlock the awesome shop, you can buy wall power lines. You can just put them on the bottom foundation that you're building on. Rotor requires 20 rods and screws. Ah. You know, because it's a single tick, let me just do this. Oh wait, no, that takes way too long. I thought it would be something fast. What a fool I am. Oh, so you want help with the math? I can give you a website that will help. I would greatly appreciate it if you could. Satisfactory calculator. Okay, I see it now. Satisfactorycalculator.com. Oh my goodness. Yep, this looks like the one. And go to planner, production planner. And it is currently... why are you not... This thing's not cooperating with me. Oh gosh, it's assuming that I have Mark IIIs. So... oh gosh. Let's try this again. Our inputs are... So what do I need? Just at least to have one thing running at a time. So don't do any inputs, by the way. Oh, okay. Huh. That's fair, that's fair. This uploads and shows you from the miner all the way to the item you're trying to make. Okay, that makes sense. And hello, Zila. How are you doing? Okay. I'm trying to remember. Are these really only like one per... So you only get once... So, if I'm right for all of these, okay, 2 modular frames, and I'm assuming this is a per minute thing? By the way, the number on the output is how many you want to do per minute. Okay, that's good. I figured as much. So I think since rods are still used, I'm basically just wanting to run at least. The arm plate is. Oh. We can get 5 per minute of those. And we can get 4 rotors. Oh my, this is actually kind of scary now because it's saying that if I want to run all of these, it's actually not going to, it won't like it. So I think what's going to have to end up happening is, okay, I'm only going to have one assembler at a time. So we're only going to have one assembler active at a time because it looks like trying to have one of each at any given point is actually going to require more smelters than I can actually deploy. So just pressing up and trying to hit 300 today. 300. Yeah, so I'm asking it to do like, I want to make a lot of things. Yes, I did. So I tried to do the rotor, the modular frame, and the reinforced plating all at the same time. And it was not happy with that. That was very silly of me. And I completely forgot what the... So, if I don't need screws for anything else... Is that correct? So, if I can push... So our plate comes out at what rate again? 20 per minute. So this is actually kind of not fun. It needs 1.5 constructors for screws. So okay, so here is it wants five constructors across here. I did it with the Mark II conveyor. Plus power charge, which increases productivity. Before you try and make that, I recommend trying to automate power. Well, right now, it is currently looking like this. Okay. We don't need a murder, we need a split. Oh no. I see, go to options. Alright, I'm looking at the options. I suppose switch to realistic. Oh, there we go. There we go, that helps a lot. That's a very, very interesting way to do it now. Okay. That is actually... This is actually really, really clever. I won't lie, this is extremely clever. Okay. Yeah, try not to copy it fully, just look at it to get a rough idea. Right. I mean, we can have one section split off here. Oh my. But how many constructions do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And with that, let's keep building over here. Ah, now I see is the merit in walls. Oh no, that is... Okay. Yeah, I can't copy it fully because it's just I have a single source in for the iron ingots, which understandably wants me to split it 4 times, which is a feasible thing. Oh god. I should not have done that, but it is amusing that I did. Wait, can I? I don't change hotbars. I just realized there is a number below there. Anyway. No. Hey, you can put 2 constructors side by side. Or not. I can absolutely misjudge things. I know in Timberborn I kind of make fun of my beavers for being unable to think and breathe at the same time, but here I am. Wait a moment, this is a... I just realized I still have my car keys in my pocket. Okay. Now, with the other one that's split off here, it wants to be split 2 more times. By the way, sit here for placing the building down, or have the hologram out so I can explain the tip. Okay, hologram's out. Click H. Oh! Oh my goodness. This would have saved me so much trouble. Oh my goodness, that would have saved me so much trouble in the past. Thank you. Thank you so much. Alright, let's put this back in here. In fact, I shouldn't even do this. Oh, I didn't find out until I saw someone building like that. Mm-hmm. Ah. No. Ah, why did it do that? Don't answer that question, because I'm not paying attention to things. Ah. It is nice that Satisfactory tells you. I play games like Civ, and that is notorious. I mean, it has its own meme. One more turn. And I've been one more turn. So much. I've been one more turn so hard.
Well, if you think you're up to the task. Welcome to the Witch's Cabin, traveler.
admittedly, I do need to do a lot more with the quest system.
Oh, have I forgotten to say anything?
That's not correct. Are these properly connected? No. Okay. Now we can do another splitter here. Phew. Oh my goodness, this is really... I mean... Wait, does it actually get rid of the boulders? Can I actually just... So Chris Bottle is just me spouting very funny voice lines. Granted, I'm proud of those voice lines. Rip that factory. Okay. So these two were supposed to be plates. This is also a plate. You are a rod. You are also a rod. And then this one actually becomes a plate. Amusingly enough. Maybe I should vote a new game and cause some mischief. I think right now it's currently set to my Steam friends only. Okay, so this one can just go to storage. This one... I believe you are a rod, and you are going to get split as well. which I... You know what? Forget it. Yes, I am doing some weird stuff here, but at this point, should I really be concerned about conforming to the terrain? I shall conquer this planet, and I shall just... it'll be formed in my image. Whichever that means. Now that's why you build a house around a rock. Okay. I need 2 more constructors, which means I need another plate. You know what? As cool as this is, I am so tired of having that thing show up on in my hands. Well, I'm going to get off and watch some TV. Thank you for stopping by, and again, thank you for all the advice. I really, really appreciate it. I really, really do appreciate it. Once you get to the awesome shop, you can buy a coffee mug. Does that give me coffee? Please tell me that gives me coffee. Yes, you can drink it, but that's all you can do with it. Hey, you know, honestly, I'm actually a tea person. But ultimately, I'm happy with just the very notion that, yeah, you can do these things if you so wish. Now you are or an iron plate. And you go to a slitter. Is it okay if I cover up this plant? Okay. I can cut it down, but... Can I replant it somewhere? All right. Actually, hold on. So, this is going to need a... Alright, 4 more iron plates here. Alright, thank you so much, Video with Blossom. I really, really appreciate it. that is okay. So the output is going to be. Why do I always? Why does it always default to that? Okay, I'd rather just be running with that thing out. Alright, we need. So actually, let's do this. I want rotor. That's rods. That's rods. So now I understand. Ah. Right alt, pull up, or right alt, pull down. Gosh. Why right alt? It's either alt. Either alt will work. Go as far as putting it here. Actually, let's not put them together like this. Merge in. Hey, Onyx, I'm doing well enough. I am currently my mind is getting absolutely twisted into pieces, just trying to figure out how to handle a lot of this very, very annoying. I wouldn't call it annoying. It is. It is simply. It is what it is in regards to. But all things considered, I am enjoying myself. Conveyor belt is too steep. Okay, maybe if we put it here, he won't complain as much. Wait, you're also iron plate. Huh? I'm consistently confusing myself in terms of oh my goodness. I should not be fighting the controls the way I am right now, but unfortunately, I am. That's iron plate. That's iron rod. Something's not making sense here. Those iron rods go in here. Right. Okay. That's because at the current moment, honestly, I went in knowing that I would be making just a lot of mistakes, and thankfully, another viewer was here earlier, and they have been supremely, supremely helpful. Okay. Now we just need to get the tumbler. Surface is too uneven. All right. Unnecessary sacrifice for progress. Wow. That's shocking. I actually depleted myself like that. I didn't think I'd actually get that far. But I suppose I shouldn't be too surprised. All right. is a certain pleasure in just watching these things rise. But Alex, how have you been? Oh, really? They want to do it? Those container. And this should be the final stroke. Wait, no. That's gonna be 80 per minute. Or more. Okay. You know, I'm sorry I've been so scatterbrained. So, funny thing about today, I was at work and I do have a work from home arrangement. My serve safe food safety exam, so getting ready for that. Good luck! Good luck with that! I'm sure you'll do very well. Although, I'm not quite familiar with what that is. Can you explain? Are you in food service or... Well, I say food service. I don't know. If I really consumes that much. Hold on. Like, is this for food processing or is this for restaurant? Kidding me. I burned through that much? It's food safety stuff for managers. It would apply to both. Ah, okay. Well, I have faith you'll do very, very well. Still, exams are always... They can be very stressful. More stressful than I'd really like them to be. And I'm shocked. Oh, I do have. Okay, let's work our way backwards. So, those three will have a pass-through hole here. I'm actually getting more pissed about finding the job than getting the cert. Right. Right, that's fair. Also going to have to be in two. 1, 2. this section is wired up. Right. This is going to need another hole here because of. This will go to the power pole down there. Actually, I can't even do that. Yeah. No. That'll be fine. And we can make this a terminus here. One, two, oh. Wait a moment. 1, 2, 3. That's a really messy setup. Those are set up. Still need.
Don't give that to me. Find one of my
Okay.
containers and dump them down.
Hello, Captain. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing quite well. Okay. We will make this a terminus. Okay. For the moment of truth, I suppose. And this is. Okay, that's wood. And this is leaves. I think it should be. We can turn on, I believe. Or we need. I don't know if this is correct. Yeah, that's all copper. Rods and that's screws. Welcome back from Mats, everyone. Okay, so all the rods go in here. All the iron plates will go there. Oh. Oh, no wonder. Oh, no wonder that was an issue. I forgot to hook up the other half. Like, oh, come on. It's probably going to me too, isn't it? Hmm. No, we'll take care of it like this. All right. Oh, really? If I'm just going to be messing up that badly, I may as well just take it out from here. Ah. I needed one more? I really don't like it when they don't tell me this. Wait, wrong. Okay, so are we out of power? Or I could just be an idiot and totally forget to pull out. We should be able to prime this. Okay, so it looks like we are doing fine. And we are now at full bore. Well, 4 per minute, huh? Who's that? We are in business. And unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you see it, okay. Everything except there. I think we can go exploring for a little bit. We can explore a little bit while we basically let our supplies return. Or we can do this. We can actually continue and set up our copper processing. Because right now our copper no longer needs. Or what do we need? We need concrete, iron rod, wire. Oh my goodness! Welcome in, Raiders! Welcome in, I'm glad to have you all here. And Miss, let's see. What were you playing? How was your stream, Miss? And if you have to read and run, that's fine. Please take care of yourself. It is, well, depending where you are, it is getting late. Thank you for entrusting me with your community, and for those who do not know me, I am Fuyu, the Salmatech Witch. An NPC witch you meet a little ways off your main quest, together with the Agaric Witch Atria, who is currently streaming Final Fantasy 14. She's raiding right now. And let me actually shout her out. Like that. We are the two witches of the Witch's Cabin. Join me, fiddle in, take a few quests if you wish, and, well, let us enjoy the wondrous insanity that is Satisfactory. So right now, I just finished with redoing a lot of my ironworks, the literal ironworks, and we are still trying to build. We're still working towards some milestones, and finally I've automated the rotor. However, this came at the cost of my copper production being halted. And we have Issa. Hello, Issa. How was your stream? And I hope. Let's see. Oh, that's right. You were going over your 800 follower planning. And how did that go? Had fun. Got teary at the park. Oh my. I mean, plates, copper wires. There was a chatting stream where I talked to old street founders. She talked about how I met all of you one by one. Well, that is very much you, isn't it? No, I'm grateful for, you really, really have done much for me. And I don't think I'd be anywhere near as far as I am now without, you and yours being so wonderful. And surprisingly, that all fit. All the founders like you, Latia, Puta, Min. Well, again, if it means anything, I'm glad to be here. Glad to vet you, glad to simulate. I'm not sure. I believe this is Jerry Garcia, but the Jerry Garcia, or I believe it was the band Fish. What a long, strange trip it's been. Yeah. That was not how I wanted things to start off. But now that I have that there, we can put some things in here. And what is this? I thought it would be something rather valuable, but it was not valuable. So we can do 2 smelters. A great communicator, ladies and gentlemen. I know, I mean, coming from Timberborn, where I was a bit more environmentally conscious, and I kind of joke about being very unenvironmentally friendly here, but it does actually, it is the thing that is on my mind while I'm doing this. And while I have not reached the stage where I can get coal, I will actually have to do some exploring in order to get there. I have found some coal, but not enough to really push into coal-based, the coal as an energy source. Splitter. Okay. Smelters side by side. Copper ingot. And I would actually still put them back together again here, just so I have overglow protection here. And then let's put a constructor up. That's a big fellow. I don't have enough strength or power to really trouble the fellow more than I have already. I wish I could. I really wish I could. Alright, let's check on the constructors because I have... So, we have wire, which is 30 per minute. Cable, which is... Need 2 wire? No way. Okay, 15 per minute is not a lot. We can easily overwhelm. So we have cable, we have copper sheet. So, I have to thank I'd like to thank a viewer for showing some stuff to me. Okay. We want to do some copper. So let's say, well, let's see. Copper sheet is 10 per minute. And then we want cable, which is 30 per minute. And we still want wired, which is 30 per minute as well. Because we still use these. That's cable. There we go. We actually have a pretty good way to handle this. So, unfortunately, it requires 5 constructors, which 5 constructors, that means 10 iron plates, so that is going to take quite a bit, and I hope I'm not using up too much of my screws here. Okay. That used up a lot of rods, in which I am admittedly concerned. I do like the fact that these are all the same cost, so no matter what, you don't have to worry about making it too thin or too thick. Okay, all right. And here is where we can put our copper ingots. And he runs away too much. So I'm supposed to, and I know this is going to sound really cruel, I am supposed to kill them, such that like I have to get a few materials off of it. I know, it is just... It is just how it goes. So I need 2 splitters. Which honestly means 3 splitters here. That's not going to work. None of this is going to work. We'll do the merge, and we'll have it turn this way. And then we will have the storage. You turn this way. Nope. Okay. Now this is a better direction for us to put our splitters. Now this we can make for constructors. This did not work out well. We were so close to getting it right. Wait, hold on. That's 3. Yeah, the clipping is not good. Unfortunately, we're going to have to work a little backwards from this. Okay. You're still okay. Need to split this again. Oh, come on. Yeah, we're going to have to work a little backwards. Is this good? Yeah, it's fine. And none of these are needing to go above 60, so that's fine. No. Yeah, this will not work. If we can put the miner in a different position. All right. Yeah, we can put all the ingots in here for now. Now we can put our two smelters together.
Bloody hell, why do you do this to me?
Why do I not learn my lesson? I had this. I knew where to put it. I know where I can put it. I'm so... Okay, maybe I lose got those congrats. But I think you oughta... Thank you, honestly, you all mean a lot. Getting emotional again. That's just these boys. Not that I'm saying it's a bad thing. That is very much you. Again, I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
I don't need this many
So you
drinks. One more won't hurt.
You know, thank you for reminding me to drink. I have indeed kind of been so... Let me drink now. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, that's actually not nice. Rotate it just a little more. Now it's not rotated enough. Goldilocks level of annoying. Ugh. Yeah, that's... Okay. Now that we have that out of the way. Wait, you're already connected. Okay. Things. I connect you to here. Okay. You are now maxed out. Ah. Why must I do this to myself? I need one more constructor. Right. So we need a merge. Let's merge these two. And we can probably just... merge all in here. Okay. Eh? How did I... Did I really just mess up that badly? No, hold on. You know, there is a... There. There we go. Like that. Are these connected at all? No. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So this one is going to be cable. And the two going into here will be wires. Then you'll have one being copper sheet. And then you have one being wire. I mean, as expected. But that means we are actually pretty close to... We're doing quite well. Everything is doing well. Hey, what are you doing here? No. That's right, get out. How much HP do you have, by the way? Look, you are valuable material. So please just, for the sake of my sanity, just... That's a shame. But we are here. We can refill our... I believe you are wood. And you are beets. Not lucky board. Hi, Q! Look. Okay, just tell me. Does that mob have any materials that are still critical or for operations? Or should I just leave him alone? Hi, I'm looking. No, you can bounce on him though. Okay, so That's fair. If that's the case, then I do not need to bother him anymore. And thank you for the shout out, Keith. Thank you for the shout out, Issa. I have been remiss. Anyways, Q, how have you been? Well, I know you're lurking. You don't have to answer that if you're just going to be lurking. Hey, I'm working on shout out. Oh my goodness. You're going to get Q in trouble. Oh, good, you, Issa. So, I may end stream soon. We've actually gotten pretty far in terms of what I want to do. I should be making shorts, but...
Milestone reached. The Fix-It jump pad combines high technology and innovation for optimized factory traversal and an ideal travel experience. Clarification. Ideal travel experience not guaranteed. Individual results may vary. Pioneers are responsible for all workplace accidents resulting from jump pad usage.
Honestly, I wouldn't be even upset at the fact that you would have, that kind of liability. I mean, it's pure CYA, of course, but ultimately, it's ultimately understandable. Okay, so I have a lot of brews. And rather shockingly, let's see, what do we have in here? We have a lot of good things overall. Our rods are just being so we're going to put the screws in here. And then we're going to transport this is copper ore. So I'm going to transport the copper ore to down there. And why are you... Oh no. What did I do wrong? Listen, I set up rocket fuel. It was great. And hello, Kane. How are you? Right. Was I not? I didn't turn the bloody thing on. That's actually quite a shock. But we can put all of our copper products in here now. That's no, we copy-paste machine settings, though, would recommend. I don't know what the... I thought it was 50 kilo burners. What machine settings? I don't... I don't think I've hit that point yet. But I will keep that in mind. What did I get? So I got jump pads. Let's get some rods, 200 rods and 200 wood. And some of the concrete. They're at the bottom, so if you make 5 constructors, you can copy paste shortcuts instead of opening each. Right, what am I copying though? Like, what settings am I copying? I'm sorry, I don't... You copy that it's making iron rods. Okay. And then... Right, and I can paste it to others. Okay.
Milestone reached. You have been given access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on Exoplanet's bonus program, also known as Awesome. Your awesome input allows Fixit to comprehend our amazing universe more clearly. In appreciation of this, we have generously set up an internal, closed economy with exclusive rewards in currency. Directing parts of varying quantity and complexity into the Awesome resource sink will grant Fixit coupons. These coupons can be redeemed in the Awesome shop for highly desirable items such as new foundations, walls, factory attachments, cosmetics, parts, and more. Next time you have additional resources, just remember to go that extra kilometer.
Yep.
Go Awesome.
And I think I can actually start... I think right now my bottleneck is actually wire. Okay? Ready for a minute. Oh. That's the other thing I should be doing. I should switch over to... Okay, come on now. Nope. And I messed that up. Funny thing about this game, please. Okay, what's funny? Actually, no. My main experience is from watching an anarchist play compared to you. I am unsure what you are talking about regarding an anarchist. Your conveyor lines look so clean, I'm so jealous. So, part of it is because I just accepted that I'm going to require a lot of space. So... Oh, you, Dina? So a viewer showed me this website earlier. It's called, Satisfactory Calculator. Are you familiar with it? Yeah, so basically I took that and pretty much set this all up using my calculator. And let me get some of these. Alright. So, while this is all running, there we go. Yeah, we're just having to wait for a huge amount of this copper wire to be extracted in order to do the space elevator. Calculator's so nice. I ended up taking some of those and copying them, or I drew up proper setups on paper with all my calculations on hand and in pain. Yeah, that's more or less what I did as well. I was trying to do it all by hand. I actually had a notepad out and just trying to calculate it all by hand, and now I don't have to, which is very, very nice. Now, what can I do? Not blame me. The pads. Okay. So, I can definitely use a jump pad to go back up there. And jump pad, we need only a few arm plates. With a jump pad, I could just hop over here. Yoink. Take a few of these. And there we are. I suppose the jump pad's also going to be useful for oh, does it mean tower? Perfect. Well, that's perfect. If you place them correctly, Leggy Boy can get stuck on them and jump back and forth. That's amusing. So, I think now... At this point, I'm guessing I have to go search around for like more sulfur, more coal, and so on and so forth. So, I suppose we can go explore a little bit now. I've gone through the back that way, but I have not gone around. Well, I've fallen through the southwest side, and had to basically run a gauntlet through. Okay, these flowers, can I kill them? And I realized I should bring some biofuel with me so that I can Alright. I have some biofuel so that I can rip and tear as needed. No, thank you so much. I appreciate it a lot. I am not quite lost, but okay, so what are you? Okay, that's just limestone. I saw. What are you? Okay. Thank you, Q. Yeah, I have you on Discord. Well, at least I'm on your server in Discord. So I'll definitely be able to contact you. Okay, I don't really need to keep mining that limestone. Oh, hello. Well. Yeah, thank you so much. Issa, aren't you sleeping soon? Usually you'd sleep around by now. That's iron. Well, I am kind of slowing down a little mentally, but give me a topic to yap about and I can keep yapping. Oh, actually, I haven't told you the story yet. I told it to chat earlier, but basically, I work at home a lot of the time, and I lost power for a few hours. So I ended up just driving back to the lab. And it was a pretty good idea to go back to the lab because I could actually meet the rest of my team in person. I'm actually one of the few people, not really few people.
Unknown crystalline mineral collected. This mineral is composed of the same chemical elements as quartz and may yield similar industrial functions. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Yes. So I got to meet the rest of my team. I got to actually look at the hardware and configure the hardware that I was testing on. So normally what happens is I will remotely connect to the test bed. And being able to see what it looks like and having some more context for what I do, it really, really helps. Okay, this is water. I'm amused by the wildlife here. In some ways, I am kind of reminded of, the sort of joy and wonder of landing on a new planet in No Man's Sky and seeing, what there was. Although, after a while, you did see, a lot of repeated patterns because there's only so much you can do with procedural generation. And at the same time, there's only so many ways to, make an animal. I know there are thousands, not millions of species out there, but even so, they have a lot of commonality between them. Okay, so I went circled around here. Get it? Oh my goodness, I nearly fell. Well, I suppose it's more in the sense that I do not do well in large groups. I'm much more comfortable chatting in one-on-one, which I think is probably what contributes most to being able to befriend people that way. You flatter me, Issa. You flatter me. Okay, this... Unfortunately, I do need that. Thank you for donating your body to science.
Live, laugh, consume.
The astrobiologist Dr. D.M. Mercer was the first to recognize the presence and probable nature of these alien artifacts. These chain-melted state spheres are named in his honor. Each sphere emits a unique signal. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application.
All right. It's so silly looking at the birds like that. Who you bullying the local wildlife? I'm not bullying them. I'm involuntarily committing them to a greater cause. For the greater good. So, again, because of that movie, anytime someone says the greater good, I can't help but remember that scene and go, the greater good. Actors, stinger, alien technology. Dimensional depot uploader.
Mercer sphere analysis completed. Established local planetary signature of massage 2, AB, B, in the local Mercer sphere signals, allowing them to be tracked by the object scanner. Mercer spheres can also transmit data between specific...
Witness our scripture, witness our windows. Have you come to defile our shrine? Sing us a song.
arguing the existence of intelligent alien life. While Fixit has figured out the method, all of the original data is still untranslatable. The crystalline mineral was a previously unknown variation of quartz, with uniquely large and flawless crystals, normally only found in synthetic quartz. The industrial application of this mineral will follow that of its synthetic counterpart, specifically in communication and exploration technologies.
Yeah, I don't have enough sulfur or coal. Actually, hold on. What sulfur do I have? Only 9. Get it? They're so slow. All right, let's check on our We have enough wire. We do not have enough wire, which is disappointing. So let's explore a little bit more. Yeah, sure, let's jump down here. Like, I'm right now looking for just any other outcrops of sulfur or coal. Oh, we have more quartz here. That's very nice. Really? That's it? Not even enough to make another research project, huh? I'm glad the torch doesn't run out. Oh, is this a copper deposit? I think at a certain point, I'd probably have to just start consolidating a lot of my manufacturing into a singular place rather than just always manufacturing at the source. Although I think I should get a little bit further. And what are you, my friend? I believe you are... Ooh, excellent. That is not excellent. I'm disappointed. I'm terribly disappointed. Okay. What are you?
This semi-slug species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy from its surroundings. Studying this could provide new methods for improving fixit production line efficiency. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Please donate your body to science. Thank you very much. For science. Yes, for science. A lot of reinforced iron plate. I do not have a battery. I suppose that is another thing for next time. Ooh, sulfur, finally. I think that's sulfur. Yes. Not enough. Not enough. I need far more. Really? Rude. I mean... Oh, I can actually know scan physics. I have to click out. I can move it there. Yeah, I'm not going an entire click out for that. Half a click is... seriously? 1.7? Oh! Quartz! We will take those. This is a very large basin, and I'm surprised. I'd be surprised if there's nothing of value to pick up here. I mean, there is the slug, yes. But this looks like a place where you kind of do want to build something. Oh. Is that more... That's probably limestone? Oh. Huh? Wait, hold on. Thirty 50 in this direction. What are you? You are more copper, in which I will happily partake. Shoot it. Eat it. Mhm. Or is it? Okay, 180 in this direction. If this is a deposit, that'll be great. Well, what do we have here? Impure. Still... I guess... Okay, this is just a deposit. So, I do not have a... Alright. That's a little trick, huh? It's all the way over there, and... the best way to get there is... basically... Wow, hold on, I've been here before. Yeah, I'm not too far from the power station. Wait. So that is a slug. I've been next to it the entire bloody time. Don't tell me this is a bloody dump puzzle. Oh, Sada. Ah. Undignified. Alright. I'm going to need to get a miner. An auto miner for now. Portable miner. Object scanner. So, 2 iron plates and some rods. Okay. Power slug. We don't need that. We need... I'll take some of those. Okay, we need wire and roots. Well, now is the best time to check in on... Oh well, come on.
This semi-slug, now dubbed power slug, is early in its life cycle and has retained only part of its potential energy storage capacity, giving it its blue color. Power slugs are capable of extracting latent energy from their surroundings, including through a form of photosynthesis, and preserve it in their porous semi-crystalline shell over their lifetime. This explains why they rarely move after having found a suitable location. Research completed. Quartz crystal recipe unlocked. New quartz research available.
So I can construct quartz now? Okay, sulfur. And we have our coal here. Oh, we're so close with that ore. That's actually kind of frustrating.
Research completed. Black powder recipe unlocked. New sulfur research available.
Okay, so that's interesting. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. Well, blue power slug. What does a power shoot chart do? Okay, the other thing is, I was killing it for... Yes, I need 5 of those proteins. In which I have 1. I only have 4, which is frustrating, which means I'm 1 short. So let's do this. Let's check in on... We're close, we're not quite there. So we are producing 30 per minute. And we need 200 more, so it's still gonna be 10 minutes, and that's too long. So let's do this. Let's get the object scanner? No, because we need screws, which is fine. Oh, black powder. Once I find coal, that'll be great. And we need how much black powder? Milkless powder, 100 black powder, and flat. I don't have enough. Alright. Experimental power generation will be our next step. However, let's see. Who can we raid? Who shall we raid? Who do we have? We have that guy. Yeah, Crystal. Actually, I don't know how long she's going, so goofed up. Let's do, Rekai. So, let's do this. No, we can keep this running, because it's fine. Tomorrow is going to be Terra Nil. We are 70% of the way done. We have only a few levels left, but of course those are going to be the hardest levels. And I hope to finish it on stream tomorrow. I believe Saturday may be changed. We may be doing Space Marine instead of Monster Hunter, because there was an update to Space Marine. And, I mean, it's okay. More Space Marine fun. A lot of things got buffed and changed around, and then there's the Prestige system, which I'm actually looking forward to. In any case, it's always a pleasure to have you around. Until I see you again, safe travels, travelers.